I'm Tom, and we need to have a serious conversation about Zhilei Zhang. What next for him? Where does he go from here? For those of you that don't know, there was perhaps the greatest card that has ever existed on the weekend just gone, the last crescendo. On that card featured Zhilei Zhang versus kabayel. Now, Zhilei Zhang went in as the favourite. It was very 50-50, very close. Two top 10 heavyweights going at it. Top 7, probably, in my opinion, going at it in a 50-50 fight. Zhilei Zhang went in as the favourite. Not for me. I picked him to lose. But let's quickly break down what happened in that fight. So my prediction was that Zhilei Zhang would have about 4, at most 5 rounds to get kabayel out of there. After that, kabayel, all things point to a kabayel stoppage. That's what I said. All things point to a kabayel stoppage. My prediction was after round 9, kabayel stops him, all points. What happened was kabayel stopped him in round 6. Now, this isn't discrediting Zhilei Zhang. Kabayel's a top operator. But what we've learned is Zhilei Zhang's not got a seat at that top table anymore. He just doesn't. The way the fight went was pretty much what I said. Zhilei Zhang was putting the pressure on him for the first 4 rounds. During round 5, it looked like kabayel was starting to get some rhythm, some pace, finding it a bit easier, progressing through. What happened was, and actually in round 5, kabayel got knocked down. Zhilei Zhang caught him with a good shot that put him to the canvas, and he got back up, which is what I said. If kabayel gets put down, he'll get back up, and then we haven't seen this killer instinct in Zhang before. And Zhang tried to go for him and get the kill, but ultimately what happened was he just gassed himself out, went into round 6, got caught with a couple of body shots, and he swallowed it. Took a knee and gave up, got out of there and quit, I guess. But what that taught me is that Zhang hasn't got a seat at this time. We now know how to beat him. And in fact, kabayel did what Joe Joyce wanted to do, but he executed it better. We saw him do, I thought he was going to do what Parker did, which is get on your bike for 6 rounds, just bobbing and weaving, getting, and then cruise to a points decision. That's not what happened. He took the fight to him. He met a 289, 90-pound guy who throws bangs and met him with fire, which is not what I was expecting to see at all. And don't get me wrong, that was an exciting fight and it worked. But that's what Joe Joyce tried to do, and it didn't work. He got put to sleep twice. So I didn't think kabayel would do that, but he did. And what that meant was and kabayel's got the best bodywork of any heavyweight, and he stopped Zhilei Zhang. Zhilei Zhang has not got a seat at the top table. He simply doesn't have a seat at the top table anymore. Every time he stepped up to Parker, he lost. Kabayel, he lost. Hrgovic, I think he won, but was close enough that he lost. So he's not got that anymore. Now, so what next for him? Zhilei Zhang, I think he should retire, right? I think, look, you've gone in, you've made your money, get out whilst your facilities are still intact. Get out whilst you can. You retire from boxing rather than boxing retire you. That's what I would like to see. Personally, retire. You've got nothing left to prove, nothing left to do. Just get in, get rich, get out. And you've done that. So you're 40 years old, if not older. You've been stopped by Zhilei Zhang with a couple of, kabayel with a few body shots. You've lost to Joseph Parker. You're not going to be a world champion. And, we're talking, you could be a world champion 2 or 3 years down the line when the belts get scattered, because then who knows what happens. But I don't really think he should be around then, because that is too old. And you've got these young killers coming through, like a Moses Satama that will do some damage with the blueprint we've now got. But if he doesn't want to retire just yet, which I get, right? I get, it's your livelihood, it's your life, it's your boxing, it's everything to some of these people. So if you don't want to, there are still some fighters out there, and you can still make some good money because you can still be on these Riyadh season cards. So there are still some. I wouldn't mind seeing him in there. Fabio Wardley, maybe Fraser Clark. That's a couple of domestic level ones. A Martin Bacoli dust up would be amazing. A Zhilei Zhang versus Martin Bacoli, just absolute slugfest. F.A. Ajagba after this fight, the Justice Hui. I don't know how you say that. There's that. But we're talking fringe world level gatekeeper standard here. We're not talking get in there, bust your heart out for 12 rounds, because everyone knows the blueprint now. So get in there with people that will know the blueprint, get through 6 rounds, and you kind of potentially can win. But people that perhaps either you have the boxing ability to beat over 12 rounds, or don't have the ability so that you can knock them out. You know, and we'll see where that goes. See how good Fabio Wardley really is. Do you know what I mean? But that's just my opinion, people. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What next for Zhilei Zhang? Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You know how YouTube works, people. Peace.